Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen lonely days that I thought would never end. I've had lonely nights that I could not find a friend. But I hope that I can find Jesus again. Well, folks, there's some fire and rain going on, no question about it, all over the world. We've got some unbelievable information. Let me just tell you this. Sheila of Alabama sent this to me, but there was a 6-acre pond in South Carolina that just went empty overnight. Can I say what? I mean, are you serious? It's true. A 6-acre pond sitting in the middle of a community of several homes around it. And on Saturday night it was there. The next morning when they woke up, it was gone. I'm telling you, an entire 6-acre pond disappeared overnight, shocking the residents, and it stinks to high heaven now after 3 days of sitting there in just a little muddy trail. Are you serious? While that was going on, we did see fire and we saw rain. Matter of fact, in California, a rapidly spreading wildfire chewed through the rugged Southern California mountain range on yesterday, Thursday, August the 8th, 2013, destroying more than 24 homes, threatening more than 500 other homes, and forcing some 1,800 people to flee for their lives. What? 6 people were injured, while more than 1,400 firefighters, 9 helicopters, battled the flames as they pushed eastward along the San Jacinto Mountains, a desert range 90 miles east of Los Angeles, California, according to Fire Riverside Chief John R. Hawkins. So it was a horrendous fire. But yes, just like the song, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Of course, that you talk about rain, it was happening here. Reverend Gary of Kentucky sent this to me. Up to 10 inches of rain fell on southern Missouri last night. 10 inches of rain? Did you say 10 inches of rain? Can I have some coffee on that one? What? A woman has died in Jan, Missouri, in the far southwestern corner of the state, where the creek water washed over the highway, sweeping away her car. Early this morning, it was just released that Greg Sweeten, Emergency Management Director of McDonald County, Missouri, authorities in the south central Missouri town of Waynesville continue to search for 23-year-old Jessica Lee, whose car was swept up in the flash flood, and the body of her 4-year-old son Elijah. They're still looking for him. Now, flash flood warnings were common in Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Tennessee, but they couldn't expect it to get this bad. 10 inches of rain? Folks, Branson, Missouri, threatened by the raging waters. And not only Branson, Missouri and that area, but folks, just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, it rained about 6 inches of rain, causing tremendous amount of flooding. Heavy rains in the Tennessee area also triggered flash flooding that required several water rescues. Nashville firefighters waded into the waist-deep water to lead residents out of an apartment complex to higher ground. Others in the region had to be rescued from the balconies and the rooftops, and high water even stopped the traffic near the Grand Ole Opry Resort and Convention Center. Are you serious? You know what I find kind of strange about this? Branson, Missouri, known for the entertainment and country music, and the Grand Ole Opry, the country music in Nashville. Both spots with massive amounts of rain. It just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Are you serious? I don't know. But I'm just going to leave that right there. It just kind of, you can never understand what's actually going on. But these things are happening. Fire, rain, flooding, horrific things also taking place. Like the guy that in Miami, a horrifying crime scene happened yesterday in Miami, Florida, as a man murdered his wife and then posted her dead body on Facebook, and then just started clicking away, saying, "Yep, that's my wife. I just killed her." And you guys can take a look at there. I murdered her, and I'm sure I'm going to be going to prison or to the death sentence. So I won't be talking to you guys. Goodbye to all my Facebook friends. Are you serious? Just nonchalant? Murder your wife? Post it on Facebook and start texting people live on the. Are you serious? Are you serious? And oh, by the way, his daughter was in the house and she was there when the police got there. And then I want to thank Kenny Rogers of Mississippi for that report. I also want to thank Mike for this report. Gunmen in Pakistan went on a killing spree, killing 9 in an attack in a Muslim mosque on a Muslim holiday, Friday. During Friday prayers, a gunman walked into the mosque and murdered 9 people. Also, while that was going on, some more horrible things taking place. Just awful stuff today. Continue in Pakistan, a gunman also killed 6 people. A political killing this time in a different section of Pakistan. Walked up and killed 6 people there. Also, we're finding out that birds falling out of the sky like raindrops up in Winnipeg, Canada yesterday actually. Matter of fact, I even talked to a person on Facebook who said, "I'm going to go to the scene. I live not far from there and try to get some pictures for you and some information for you," as over 50 blackbirds fell out of the sky dead on the corner of King Street and Dufferin Avenue in Winnipeg, Canada. What? What's going on? And oh, by the way, Alec Baldwin. Are you serious? Alec Baldwin in the news. He is going to become it was announced last night that Alec Baldwin will be joining MSNBC primetime lineup every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. His program will replace the Lockup Prison documentary series that airs at that time every Friday. MSNBC has decided to give Alec Baldwin his own show on MSNBC. Now, this is very controversial if you consider the fact that Alec Baldwin is prone to some high-profile meltdowns. Considering the Trayvon Martin verdict and some of the tweets that he did when he tweeted that Florida was messed up. I'll just use that terminology. He used a different word. Also in June, he went on a homophobic Twitter rant against the British journalist, calling him a toxic little queen. And then also in February, Alec Baldwin went on some racist slurs against New York Post photographers. In December of 2011, he refused to stop playing Words with Friends on a flight and had to be kicked off the plane. In 2007, he was angry and left a voicemail to his daughter, calling her a rude, thoughtless little pig. And in 1998, he suggested that he would like to stone Henry Hyde to death, who was a congressman, for participating in the Clinton impeachment proceedings. I mean, is this really the kind of guy that should be hosting a news show on MSNBC? Alec Baldwin? What? Wait. He's perfect. Matter of fact, he may even be overqualified. Is he taking, Yeah, I think he'd fit in the lineup just fine. Chris Matthews, Rachel Maddow, Al Sharpton. I mean, Keith Olbermann's gone, so now that I think about it, he's perfect for that job. He's perfect for that network. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. That's the condition. These things I just reported on is the condition of the soul of America and the world. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.